The intro song. Intro song. Can't do no wrong. The intro song. Can't do no wrong. Oh my gosh! Like how y'all like? Y'all good or how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? And all the things. I'm just so grateful that you guys are here. Just so grateful. Just so like, where would I be? Where would I be? What would I be doing without y'all? You feel me? Like, I don't even know. But with that being said, let's get into the house rules. No profanity. We don't even do that over here. Uh, uh. We don't even do that over here. Steer clear. Bars. We don't even do that over here. Steer clear. Ah, snap. We're starting early already, bro. No profanity on the show. It's way too many. Way too many words. Way too many words. Also, no bashing of race, religion, gender, politics, or sexual preferences. From one blood, he made all the nations. I guess you know what that means. Lady O. Hi, Mom Sonia. Love you. Tyler Perry. Oh, wait. Is that it? Is that it? No, that's not it. All y'all invited to the barbecue. Child, how you showing out already? Like, that's crazy. You're not even supposed to do that right then. That's not it. That wasn't it at all y'all invited to the barbecue. That's what I'm supposed to be saying. All y'all invited to the barbecue, tell them I sent you. Who gonna check for me? Exactly. And that's on period. Also, now this is the one that ties into the okay. No, we talk about Jesus Christ. Let's just start there. We talk about are y'all ready for it? Are y'all ready for it? JC's way to be bars. Let it marinate. Jesus Christ is better than white rice. Bars. I mean, the King of Kings be doing his thing. Bars. It's just too many. Y'all know. I think I'm gonna make that a trend. Low key, what y'all think? Y'all think I should make it a trend? I kind of feel like I should. Like, that would be kind of dope. All right, so also this show is called One Being Brave because it represents the 1 billion people of the world that have a disability and or medical condition. Now I'm about to say what I was supposed to say at first. Lady O, Tyler Perry, Mother Ava DuVernay. I need to see it. All three of y'all. A trifecta type John. You feel me? Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Lady O, it's raining. And it's windy. That's a double negative. Hi, Mom Charlotte. Love you. That's a double negative, right? And we don't know how to really act like that. I don't know. Don't know. So we about to be inside next to the fireplace. Chopping it up. You have some tea. No, you do. Yes, Grandma, it is. Hi, Grandma. Love you. You got on. Come on, Grandma. You be knowing what you doing. Social media expert. My God. God is just touching you. It's the mind games, the mind games. Also, um, after we see you, Lady O, then we're gonna go across the street. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, listen. You have so many different locations of where I'm supposed to go, so you just tell me. You feel me? Let me know what's up. Holla at your girl when you see me on the street. After that, thank you for your time. It's time to get our locks in at Lockefella. Mother Ava DuVernay. Come to the front. Come on. Chop chop. Come to the front. It's gonna be time. I'm in chair 1, she in chair 2. And we gonna do what we do. You feel me? And that's it. It makes sense in my head. And when it does, thinking not strange. Thinking not strange. Cause when it happens, y'all gonna be like, dang, she said it. I know. I said it. Ciao. I know. I've been done been. Also, this show is one of the very few shows that has a hostess with a disability that interviews guests with disabilities and or medical conditions. I'ma say it because it's true. Get you one of us in your circle. But don't get you me though. Like, sorry, um, I'm at my capacity. Thank you though. Appreciate it. Love you. Nevertheless, get you one of us in your circle. Okay, because we are top tier. There's just no other way to say it. Like, y'all be seeing all the shows. Y'all should know by now. Y'all be seeing all the shows. Y'all should know. Bars. Bars. And that's on period. I'm just saying, just get you one of us. Like, when you get it, you'll be like, dang, I should have. I know. I've been saying that for forever. Goodness gracious. Listen one time for the one time. Please. That's all I'm saying. All right, so um as you guys know, this is the very last season. Well, for some of you guys that don't know, y'all about to know right now. This is the very last season of the this is the very last episode of the season. So for the new heads, we bring out Gabe. Y'all always be hearing me saying Gabe, 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 Gabe. What you Gabe, Gabe. So now y'all about to see who Gabe is. But before I bring him out so we can like chop it up and all the good things, I gotta tell you the situation. Woo, that happened to me today because child. Okay, so for those that don't know, and for those that do, um, Kaiser is going on strike. Listen, it's a whole situation. And I am not in the all I'm not in all of that, but I'm gonna tell you my experience because I had 2 doctor's appointments today. And this is coming from a patient. Okay. So I'm gonna say this. In corporate, the employees that are protesting, apologize and hear them out. That's all I'm saying. Apologize and do better. Go back to the drawing board. Because let me tell you, from a patient, the nurses and the people that are in the call center and some of the doctors are needed. We need them. And we see them before we see y'all. So all I'm saying is, y'all say I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry. And get it right. Do what you gotta do. And make it quick. Big chick. You feel me? Cause it's a whirlwind out there. And they not letting up. They're These people are not robots. They're real people. And it takes a lot to deal with those that have medical conditions, that are in pain, that are hurting. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. So they the ones that gotta deal with it before y'all. Okay? Apologize, say I'm sorry, and fix it. Thank you. Because one thing that you don't want, because we seeing all the pharmacies closed and all the doctors. One thing that you don't want is the patients that are in pain start. Thank you, A Town. The patients that are in pain talking. That's what you don't want to get there. I'm telling you now, because we're a beast. That you really don't. I'm telling you now. The employees, they're making a stand, as they should. But you don't want to get to the place to where the actual patients who need the help can't get the help because y'all won't say sorry and fix it. You don't put the pride to the side and apologize. Bars. Okay, so today, like I said, today I had 2 doctor's appointments and they were going through the protest thing. Okay, y'all do your thing. I had a doctor's appointment, so I'm going. Now, when I arrived at the building where my doctor's appointment was, my mother dropped me off in the front. A security guard comes to me and was like, "Are you an employee or do you work here?" And I was like, my mom said yes. I said no. I was like, but I have a doctor's appointment. Oh, well, you're gonna have to go around. You're gonna have to go around. Ma'am, move, scoot over, girl, cause I ain't going around nowhere. First of all, it's raining. Second of all, it's windy. Scoot. You don't, girl. Step aside because you're surrounded by two people that don't play. You don't want me and my mom to to hurt your feelings and get you fired. Ma'am, go on and let me go to my appointment in this building because I'm not going to another building to walk around to the girl, slide over. And I was like, I said, ma'am, I'm going right through these doors. So you can go ahead and scoot over. Huh? And mom was like, she's not walking around with this walker. So, what? Because what you gonna do? When I tell you she gracefully, she, cause yeah, girl, don't get your feelings hurt. Why you trying to not to the patients, not okay, Uncle D. Okay, Uncle D. I would wreck this entire, and I know too many people at Kaiser. Girl, you better relocate your position to the people. Thank you for your time. All right, so um, for those that have disabilities and medical conditions, please don't take everything for what everybody say as grit. Girl and sir, ma'am and sir, if you have a disability and you can't do whatever they're requesting, you can respectfully say no. And what they gonna do? Exactly. Oh, child. All right, so this episode is a recap. Every season, the very end of the show, Gabe and I, we do a recap of the season, what the good, bad, the ugly, just the behind the scenes. And let me tell y'all, he got a new name, guys. You guys ready for it? And this is from the people. And I said, this is it. Everybody call him my work husband because he's been literally my person that I've been doing this show with since season 1, episode 1. And we in season 5. That's my work. And I really treat him like a work husband because 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We don't even live in the same state. Do I care? No. Because I have an idea. And I need you to hear it. And that's just that. All right, Gabe. Come on. I know he about to talk mess.
I just want to say, I just want to say, she's not exaggerating because it'll smooth be like 2 a.m. Eastern time, and my phone be like, "Who is this?"
You got to hear my ideas.
Yo, Gabe, I got this idea. What if we? It's
I just,
2 in the morning.
but I feel like you want to know. And you
It
do.
happens, and it happens more often than you would think, man. She'd be
My
calling,
brain
she'd be
never stops.
texting me like, "We had to switch guests. This is tomorrow's guest." I'd be like, "Okay." Be half awake,
Woo.
like, "All right, I guess I'm going back to bed."
Ah, that's why we rock together because you get me.
It be happening, man. Be like, Gabe,
You just get
what
me.
if what if next season we introduce? Sure, I'm too tired. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Go for it. I'll call you tomorrow. We'll discuss it. Don't worry about it.
And you really be like, yeah, okay, well, we'll check on that tomorrow. Right
I
now, it's
literally, I'm
it's two
I'm
in the
going
morning.
to
I'm going to
it's two
bed.
thirty a.m. I'm going to bed. Like you got it.
I'm going to bed, bro. Leave me alone. Okay, so Gabe, so let's do a recap on the season. I feel like this season was a little bit different compared to my other seasons because I had more replays because I was sick.
Yeah, that's the one thing for everybody watching. That's the one thing we try to avoid is we actively try to avoid replays. Like, I'll be honest with you, this was probably the most you heavy replay season, just because you being sick and everything. So the reason we had a lot of replays was just because you wasn't feeling all that hot. But to be honest to everybody, if we're here, we're here.
Yeah, we locked in.
Like
Like,
if we're here, we if Domo when she hits me up and she's like, "Yo, this is the guest. This is," and we do this months in advance. Like I have guest lists months in advance, so it's like 9 times out of 10, like this is the 10th time where it was because of one of us, but 9 times out of 10, we're here. Like
yeah,
we'll be
like we're
ready to
locked
go.
in. We really take this show like extremely seriously. Um, like for real, we really take this show like very seriously. We take the guests seriously. I hit up my guests. I give him guests 2 months in advance, and it's locked in. And I do want to shout out the people that give me referrals, because it's been gaining for referrals of people that feel like either someone that they know or just someone that they thought of would be a dope guest. And I really put those into our fruition because I just appreciate you guys thinking about like, oh, this is a super dope guest. And I'd be like, Gabe, this the guest for the next 2 months. Lock them in.
We will have guest lists. I mean, and she'll hit me up like, I'm thinking about bringing this person on. I'm thinking about bringing this person on, and I'll be like, we just got to make sure that they can commit. Because, like I said, 9 times out of 10, this season was the 10th time. But 9 times out of 10, it's it's not us. Like,
Yeah, it's really not. It's really not us. Like it's the guests that just be flaking. I just be like, man, say
and
something.
those are the toughest conversations to have behind the scenes. Because we be like, should we bring them on again? Should we let them try again? Like, are they gonna show up on
Especially the ones that
time?
confirm. Especially the ones that confirm the day
Oh,
of. Cause
those be the worst.
yeah,
We'll be
I hit
sitting in
up
the
my
studio.
guests again the day of to
We'll be
confirm.
sitting in the studio watching the time just tick, tick.
Two
Like,
minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 15 seconds. I was just like, Gabe, oh my
and I'll be
gosh.
like, you know what? It's replay time. Let's just call it because we ain't going. They obviously the one guest we had, which what season was Jorge? 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one get like literally slid in the studio like
lit
15 seconds before we went live.
literally.
And was like, "Hey, my bad, I'm here." And Domo like flew because we give all the guests like a quick rundown of like, "Okay, this is how the show is gonna go." Flew through the rundown in 15 seconds, and then we were on. That was it.
I didn't even get to catch my breath.
We
That
literally
was
went
the
from like,
scariest.
"Hi, my name is Domo. This is Gabe. He's the production guy, and we're live."
And no, but the crazy thing is that was of that season, that was the best show.
He turned out to be the best. He turned out to be the highlight of the season.
It turned out to be the
He turned out to be
highlights.
the highlight of the season. This season, though,
You really
it was
did.
it was different. I'm grateful for everybody that showed up though, because we had a
Yeah,
couple. Like I said, aside from that length of time of you being sick, we definitely had like a lot of people show up and they were ready to go. A lot of people that filled in at the last second and that were ready to
yeah,
go. A lot of people that because you were sick got put on the back burner, but they never forgot. They were like, "Oh, okay,
yeah,
when you're ready, like let's go." Like
yeah. No, for real. I think a
so.
lot of people they don't really I don't know. I don't know if they don't understand or it's just like baffling when I reach out to my guests and I just be like, please don't tell me anything about you. Like I don't want to know. I don't want to know a thing
Completely off the cuff. We learn with
completely.
y'all. Y'all watching, we watching. Y'all learning about their disability, we learning
We
about their
learning the
disability.
first time. The first time. So my shows, I just want to let y'all know for sure, for sure. My shows are literally catered to that person for that episode. I know nothing about them, so I have to listen intently. For
No,
real. Cause
no scripts, no
nothing.
pre-questionnaire, no none of that. We learn the same time y'all are learning. We
Yeah.
learn the same everything that y'all hearing about. I wish, and sometimes I wish y'all could see my face in the back because I'll be sitting back there like, wow, that's crazy. I'll be listening to people's stories like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. And a lot of my guests, which I think is like really dope. A lot of my guests have never been interviewed. Majority of my
That's
guests
the
this
that,
season.
that's the one thing I will say about this season for sure. You had a lot.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people that were like, "Have you ever been interviewed before?" No, this is my first
No,
time.
my first time
This is
somebody
my
ever
first time
asked me.
somebody asked me.
Yeah. And that's a
But
dope
see,
thing. But they're so nervous. They
oh
just be like,
man,
it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be okay. You gonna
I
be
think
good.
a lot of guests this season just had this idea like it was going to be an interrogation, like, or
A lot of them.
some people, they watch other podcasts and it's like the hosts don't really interact with the guests much, and it's like the guests are just like talking for like 45 minutes straight. Like
Yeah.
I could have did this episode by myself,
Literally. Literally. And
but
I tried the whole talking about myself. Yep, that didn't work.
nope. But it's this season was definitely full of like a lot of people who were happy to have their first interview,
Yeah.
their first time. Like I think, and what you guys don't get to see is like the after show where people are like, "Yo, thank you so much for like letting me come on and tell my story. Like I've never done that before. It was so cool. It wasn't what I thought it was."
Yeah. Okay, Steph. Come on, Steph. I know. I had so much fun on your episode. I had so much fun because I didn't know nothing. Child, and I've been knowing Stephanie. Stephanie's the one that said I had a great time. She was on earlier this season.
It was.
And I've been knowing Stephanie since we was 14 and didn't know like the intels of her life. Didn't know the
But
intels
see,
of her
I,
story.
I think I'm gonna continue to say this because I think that's one of the most beautiful parts of the show is
Yeah.
that at least for me, like I keep saying this, but it's like it really does get deeper the more we do this show because it's like the phrase invisible disability, right? Because you've interviewed people that you know, and then you've interviewed people
Yeah.
that we don't know, and you look at people and you're like, well, I can't see like what's wrong
Right.
with you, or I can't see like you said, but it's the great thing about the show is that just when you think that you don't have anything else to learn, you have a lot more to learn.
So much.
You
Every
have a
episode we
lot
be
more to
like,
learn.
I'm not dealing with nothing.
Oh, let me tell y'all, we be
Every single
backstage like, you
episode.
know what? Let me stop complaining about my life. I'm not really going through nothing.
I'm
My
living the
life is
greatest
not
life
that
ever.
bad. Everything is gravy. Like
We're living lavishly over here.
we be back here looking at each other like, yep, life ain't that bad.
For
Life
at
is not that
all.
bad.
At all. Life is not that bad. Like I'm actually sitting pretty. Like for real, for real. Poor Gabe
Seriously.
had to deal with me. I know.
Y'all,
Miss.
y'all was cutting up. I just want to let y'all. That episode was one of my favorites because y'all was goofy the whole way through. From we were in the back, and I mean, as soon as she came on screen, it just immediately got to cutting up. I'm talking about start from the time she got on the screen, from the time she came in the studio to the time she got on the screen to the time we ended the show to the time she actually exited the broadcast completely. Nothing but pure cutting up the whole way through.
That's what happens when you go on a show with your best friend, bro. It just happens like that. Everyone has a story to be told. You're right, Grandma. Everyone. I mean, that's just what happens. And this is every day. So y'all just seen how we are every day.
That was one of
But
my
here's the
favorite
thing.
episodes.
I didn't even know her story. And she is my best friend.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's the great part. I think that's the great part because in a world where there's still a stigma around disability, there's still a very much like this kind of talk around it, don't really talk about it, beat around the
Yeah.
bush. Like it's I think that's one of the best parts of 1 Billion Brave is that it's refreshing enough to hear people come on and be like, oh no, like this is what I go through. Like
Yeah.
this is
Like
what
for
I
real,
have
for
to
real.
deal with.
Right.
And I think and I hope that people watching, whenever they watch or however they watch, I hope they realize that these are people just like you. Like
Right.
they go through some different things, but that doesn't mean they're like this. You got to tiptoe around it, or you got to like baby them or coddle them. We've had guests across the show that are like, "Oh no, I still do X, Y, and Z, even though I'm the." And you're like, "What?" Like you would think like you'd be in the house, like, but no, like they.
Yes,
Let me tell y'all
exactly.
something, bro. I say this every season, but it just gets reaffirmed for me every season. Don't operate under the assumption that disabled people are just out here put up in the house, just like scared to. They are living life. Like, let me tell you
For real,
first,
for real.
they are. If there's anything that I keep learning is that in the face of we be, people, able-bodied people, we be scared to do regular stuff. And then we've had guests be like, "Oh no, I still get up and I still go play football." I'd be like, "What?
I just went skydiving yesterday, huh?
Like, what do you mean you went sky?" Like, "Oh yeah," and I'd be like, I'm just chicken." Like at this point, like
Yeah, right.
I'm just
At this
chicken.
point, that's just what it is.
That's what it is.
No,
I'm just
that's
scared.
so true. That's so true. It amazes me. And I think what one my goal for this show, I want this show to go big because it is still just talking about having a disability or a medical condition. It's still like a who careful, not too much. But we live such a fearless life. Thank you, mom. Thank you, mom Charlotte. We live such a fearless life, and people think that we don't. People think that we're staying in the house all day, and no. And then also in addition to that, I love the fact that because I have a disability, for my guests, it's easier to talk to because I know I may not know the exact ailment that you're dealing with or the exact condition, but you're talking to someone that is familiar that also deals with things still to this day, that deals with something that you can oh, I know what that means. I get that. I understand. So it gives them a sense of comfort where they're in a safe space to where they can really like share just their life.
I think one of the things that always stands out to me is like every season I learn about disabilities that I gotta go look up. Like I'd be like, I've never heard of that. I didn't
Never.
know that was a thing. I didn't
So
know
it's
that
so
existed.
many. It's so many
I'd,
out there.
I'd be
And I'm
on.
also I didn't mean to cut you off, Gabe. Also, I'm glad that I brought in that new segment of acknowledging the ribbons.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Oh, for sure. Because the breast cancer ribbon is the ribbon that gets circled almost year round. You know, and so I think it really sheds light on the fact that there are other causes and other things out there that, and which is not to say breast cancer isn't important, but it's
Right.
just like there are other things that you know we could bring awareness to that
Yeah.
deserve the representation. So the ribbon
Yeah.
segment was probably, which this is not the first time we've had it. If any of y'all have been following along, we just brought it back this season, but the ribbon segment continues to be one of my favorite segments.
Well, I think wait. Okay, so now I'm forgetting because
We
everything is jumbled. Did we have a
we
ribbon
have
segment or did we have a Braveheart?
we've gone back and forth between both. To
Oh,
be honest with you, I think, oh boy, this is how
see,
you know we've been. This is how you know we've been doing it. We might have been doing this for too long. No,
get it mixed up.
yeah, I think season one we had the ribbons, and then I think season two through four we
I think
had
season 2 through 4.
Bravehearts.
But I was dabbling. I was forgetting.
Oh man, I mix. I find myself talking to people, and I'd be halfway through, it, and I'd be like, I'm mixing up episodes. I'm talking about somebody completely different. I be listen. I go back and rewatch episodes because I don't want to get on here at the end of these recaps episodes and just make a fool out of myself. Be like, oh yeah, by the like you're somewhere in season three, my guy. Like we're talking about the
Exactly.
current season.
Yeah, we're literally talking about the current season. Yeah, I definitely in the Um, I get a lot of messages from people that are past guests that say like thank you for acknowledging my ribbon, thank you, and I just be like, man, that just says a lot because um people are dealing people want what their situation is just as magnified, just as acknowledged as another, because everyone's dealing with something and nothing is more greater than the next. But I think that is just super dope that my little show is just acknowledging, a diverse of people and just trying to be like really inclusive for real, for real.
But it's a good, I think, and the thing is we have guests that run the spectrum, like color, place, like it's not confined to like
No,
we only interview people that look like this or that sound like this or
no.
like no, like
We
we
got people from
have guests.
Canada. Like,
We've had international guests. Stephanie said it's a big show. You right,
it's
Steph?
come on, Steph. Thank you, friend.
But we've had guests from everywhere. And
Everyone.
like when I say like when she said to me somebody from Canada wants to be on the show, I was like, I don't even know anybody in Canada. What do you mean somebody in Canada? And I be telling you all the time, like your reach is longer than you think. Like she'll message me like a picture and be like, "Yo, I didn't know this was getting this many views. I didn't know this was getting." I'd be like,
It
"Your
it
reach
it baffles
is
me. It
longer than you
baffles.
think."
It baffles me. And I'm gonna tell you all this because a lot of people don't know. I don't know who's watching. I don't know how many views. I don't know none of that on the show. Like when I'm live, it's literally me and my guest. Like I don't, and I see whoever. The only thing I see is who comments. So I don't know nothing of the behind the scenes of the show, and I do that on purpose because I never want to get caught up in who's watching and who's not and how many views. Cause I'm gonna be the same if it's one person or if it's of 15,000 people. It don't matter. The story is still the same. The message is still the same. Don't let the disability fool you, right? And also, I want to treat my guests as if they are important. So I never want to get caught up because if I'm thinking about it, then they're gonna look at it and they might even be open up. You feel me? So when I see like the after effect, like the next day, I'll scroll through my page and I see, "Hi Jermaine, wait, I need you on my show, big dog." And when I see like how many views, child, I be telling Gabe, I say, "Gabe, where all these people come from? Like they watching me acting goofy bars.
Here we
They
go.
watching me." Gabe. Okay, now that you on the screen, Gabe, I just don't understand why you be hating on my bars. I could take
First
you
of
to
all,
Mars, or I can give you some Law Rees. Oh, that was good.
when y'all are watching the show and y'all see me make these little comments about here she go or oh Lord, make it stop. I want you to know I've been dealing with that since I logged into the studio. Since before we aired, since before the guest showed up. I want y'all to know that this is what I've been hearing. We sign on at 9:45, okay? The show lasts an hour. All right. So for 15 minutes before and for like 15 minutes during, this is what I have to sit through. So when y'all see me leave them comments, I just want you to know that I am begging for it to stop.
Make it pop,
All right, man.
drip, drip.
So we just gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Gabe, I told you like I can help you.
Domo, I don't. I'm good. I don't need any lessons. I promise.
Okay, because I'm a platinum artist. So
In
Missy,
according to what numbers?
I'm a platinum artist every year.
I mean, okay,
I'm
for
at this point,
those
I'm like triple platinum. I have like so
for,
many
for
plaques.
those of y'all who are new, right? I want to tell y'all how I met Domo. Okay,
Oh my
I
god.
had I had signed on to be the production guy on a different network that she had this 1 billion Brave started on that other network, right? And I promise you, I kid you not, I logged in. I'm behind the scenes setting everything up. She comes on screen. Hello? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You in here with me. I said, hey, how you doing? It's my first day. My name is Gabe. Gabe, my name is Domo. And me and you, we gonna be friends. I said, what? She said, if you gonna be doing my show, we gonna be friends. We gonna be best friends. You stuck with me now, big dog. And I just want y'all to know that 4 years later, I am indeed stuck with her.
You are. It's been more than 4.
It's really been like 5 or 6, to be
It's
honest.
yeah. Yeah, because we on season 5 on this, but then we did a whole season
Yeah,
prior.
yeah. It's really been like 5 years.
You stuck with me for life, big dog.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean here? I
I was literally at a 20. I didn't even know who you were, but
came in the studio swinging, just straight up. We gonna be friends.
and look where
I
we
was
are
like,
now.
okay.
And look where we are now. That's why
And
you
then
just
and
be
then
doing.
and then when she moved over here and she was like, I'm gonna do my own thing, hit me up out of the blue and was like, Gabe. I said, what's up, yo? She said, so I'm gonna still do my show.
I just
I
want to know,
was
are you on
like,
board?
okay. She was like, so I just want to know, would you still be willing to do my show for me? I was like, absolutely, man.
That's it. That's
That
it.
was
I
it.
just want to know.
That was it.
Are you coming on this side or not?
That's
Because
it.
you know me. Like you know me already.
She was like, I just think you're really good at it, and I don't want to work with nobody else because I started with you. So
I don't.
he could do my. I was like, for sure, man. Absolutely.
And look where we are.
Look where we are.
Look where, thank you. Thank you, Steph. Most people think when you have a disability, it shows. Not everyone and not everyone that has a disability, it shows. It's a lot of people that have invisible disabilities. A lot.
Oh, for sure. I'm telling you, man. We've had people come in the show and like name a condition, and I'm like mid show on Google, like, what is?
What? That's why I had to tell them, like, could you please give us a brief synopsis of what you have? Because I need to know too. I don't even know what I'm asking you about. What
Oh,
is
for
this?
sure. For it is crazy because we get people. You would think like one of my favorite guests from this season was my man Kyle with the
Oh
Rubik's
yeah.
cube, right? And which if y'all don't follow Kyle, y'all should go follow Kyle. Y'all should go
Cause
back find that
my guy
episode
is talented.
because the art he makes with them Rubik's cubes is crazy.
Gosh.
So it's just like we get these people that are like you would think most people would be cagey about it or like not, but we get the greatest guests ever. Like they come on and they're just like, oh yeah, like this is what I deal with. This is the name of my condition. This is, and then I love the new questions that you added at the end, which if y'all ain't
Yeah.
picked up on it, and Domo started asking two questions at the end about what is the most difficult part about living with your disability and what is the most rewarding part about living with your disability. And this season, we got some really thoughtful, like
Great.
in-depth
Really.
answers.
So true. I mean, like really. And I think it throws them off because most people don't ask that.
Not,
They
at
just
least not the
ask just
rewarding part. At
no.
least not the people ask you for sure all the time, like what's difficult and what's, but we've gotten some phenomenal answers
Yeah.
this season from like,
Because we
you know,
it makes people think.
it does. We
It
like,
really does.
I forgot who said it, but I think she said that it gave her a new perspective on life. Like, yeah, I'm
Yes.
disabled, but I'm still here. So I'm
Yeah.
here for a reason to, and I have to find out what that reason is.
Yeah. And another lady said that it slowed her down. She was moving too
She was
much.
she was moving too
She
much.
was moving too much and she didn't really enjoy like the world. And I thought that was like super dope. And it's
That's
just
profound.
amazing. It's a lot of people think that having a disability or dealing with a medical condition, it's like the worst of the worst. But a lot of times, God gives you that for your life to be okay. Change it up. It really it really does. My disability. I said this. I posted this. My disability saved my life. Like it really did.
It's just
It
it
really did.
really, the one thing I want any, but like, something I want anybody that watches this show to take away from it is, don't, if people dealing with these serious medical conditions, these life altering medical conditions, if they are not letting life stop them, then what excuse do you have to let life stop you? What are you afraid of? They gotta wake
Right.
up and we've heard, like, this season, we heard stuff about people like, oh, I gotta get injections every day, or I gotta do this every day. I got a whole list of pills that I gotta take
Yeah.
every day. And every day they still get up and tackle life. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you don't have to do
None
any
of
of that,
that.
what are you afraid of?
Right. Right. That's so true. That's so true. And I think with us, we just have a different perspective of life and gratitude. Um, because and here's the thing. I never really understood when people say that you're so strong by brushing our teeth. Like we gotta do it. It's not really it has nothing
That's
to do the way you live your life is not strong because you gotta do it. We just have to do it a different way. Your way may take two steps, ours may take seven, but we still got to do it. It's really not a essence of like strength or
no, man.
it's
It's
not. It's we choose
we
to wake up every day and live. And these are the
we
things
have
that we got to do.
we have heard numerous stories of people saying how they had to adapt to their disability, how they had to, like, you got to relearn life now from a completely different perspective, because it's like
Exactly.
now things have changed for you. Now you got to do some things differently.
Yeah.
So it really just like it it's given me a totally different outlook on life, because what I've stopped doing is tripping out on small stuff.
Right.
Like, I'm being totally honest with y'all. I've stopped tripping out on small stuff. My manager barked at me at work. It's whatever. It's
Right.
it's what I such an, or something happened. It's out of my control. It's what, because
It's whatever.
listening to these stories will really give you a perspective of like, what, my life is not that bad.
Yeah.
Like, nothing I'm going through
Yeah.
is really like, I promise y'all, for all of y'all who can still use both hands, both legs, both feet, you can still get up out of bed every day. You can still do, you ain't gotta have, we've had people come on here and been like, what's the most difficult part about it? I never thought this many people would have to assist me. I never thought
Right.
this many people would have to, like, help me do
Help me go
basic
to the
every,
bathroom.
help me go to the bathroom, help me make myself something to eat, help get me out
Yeah.
of bed.
Out of
Like,
bed.
so it's really just like, don't sweat the small stuff, because you got people on here who, even in the midst of that, like, they're still finding things in life to be grateful about, to be
Right.
thankful, to be like, like I forget her name, but we had one lady that came on here and said, she said, yeah, you know, the person I was with, we just weren't good for each other. And if I could have learned anything, I would have learned that, you know, not everything has to escalate. And, you know,
Exactly.
just not everything, you know, you don't have to go back and forth because
Right.
that person's not good for you. You got to know when to love yourself enough to
Mm-hmm.
say, you know, I'm done. So it's
I'm
just,
good, thank you.
there are, if there are, I promise y'all, there are plenty of gems, plenty of jewels in each episode, not just in this season, but of every season. There's plenty of life lessons to take
Yeah.
away from every guest that comes on here.
So true. Gabe, I'm about to give you everything in my wallet. You just preaching. My God. And that just shows just how much impact that this show has created and has made, just in general, just the show in general is really making, and it has made an impact, and for that I'm just like super grateful, because when I started this I did not think that we'd be on one. I didn't think that we'd be on season 5. Two, I didn't even think that it would be interesting, because people don't really like to talk about disabilities. They like to talk about the news and the latest gossip and all the other things, fashion, all that. But to actually have a whole show that caters to the disabled community, and those that are working and active in the healthcare field, to have a whole show that's catered to that, and for people to actually watch it all the way through, that I'm just so humble. Like, I'm just so grateful that people are very attentive and wanting to just learn about people. It's so many diverse people in the world. It's not just one type of person. It's so many around you, and it just gives, to me, it seems like it's giving other people more of an acceptance to look different and understand and accept the difference. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, I love you.
Like, and I'm not, and I just want to, you know, I'm not saying you should watch the guests and like, oh, like pity them or anything like that. I'm saying you should watch the guests and you should realize, like, I don't have that much to be angry about. I have so much to be thankful for. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think that, I feel like, if anything, I feel like this show should just give you a perspective. It's always a self evaluation. Every single episode, I just self evaluate. Like, girl, you complaining for what? Be grateful for the small things. Be grateful for that you actually woke up, because some people didn't. Be grateful that you're actually able to be on the show. Be grateful that you're actually giving other people a platform to share their story that may have never even been asked. Nobody cares.
That's and
Just be
that's
grateful.
it's such, I ain't gonna lie, it's one of the best feelings about doing this is like after the show, you know, and we said this earlier, but after the show, listening to people like, yo, thank you. Like, thank,
Yeah.
nobody's ever asked me. Nobody's ever, like, that's one of the best part because once they're nervous going in, but once we get through the show and once they be, people be all smiles, man. They
This
be
was so
all
fun.
smiles.
This was so fun.
This was so cool. Like, and everybody always says the same thing. Oh, let me know if you want me to come on again. Let me know if you want me to do. I'll be a guest again.
It was
Every
going so good. Then we got this last comment. We was doing so great. And now we're about to end the show. Not just playing. What up? I don't even know why you had to make that national news running way behind. But in the caps, we're so glad that you made it. Come on in, take a seat. We're just so grateful. But yeah, thanks, Gabe. I want to give you your flowers too. Um, while everyone's watching, because you do a lot behind the scenes. And although you like don't say much, you be doing your thing, and
except
I don't.
except for when the studio glitches and people get a
Ex-
glimpse of my just black screen on the stage for like 10 seconds.
be like,
You know,
Gabe, what are you doing?
it's not me. It's not me. I
It
swear.
don't even be you. It don't even be you. But I appreciate. Thank you for like just doing stuff that I ain't gotta think about. Like you know me before I'm even thinking about it. You know when I'm thinking about you, you get me, and I appreciate that because it takes a lot. I'm not that easy. Well, I am kind of.
No, don't. You ain't got to do yourself like that. You're very easy to work with. You're just very spontaneous.
That's what it is.
You're just very like just out the blue, just
Just
out
out
of
the
nowhere.
blue. You're dope, Gabe. You're the only reason. Wow. Wow.
Nah, that's it's going to be a different
That's a
discussion in that house
hater.
tonight.
Wait till I end this show. I'm about to go in his room. What you said? Hater.
Yeah,
Hater. Nah, he a real one though. Gave a real one for sure, for sure. All right, Gabe, we about to end the show because you know I don't like to go over 59 minutes.
I
I
know.
love you.
I love you too, yo. Season 5 in the books.
Season
I'll
season
see
six about to
y'all
be a
again.
banger.
I'll see y'all again at the end of season
We
6.
out there. Love you, my boy.
Love you too, yo.
Love you, work husband. Man, I'm super, 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 super hyped about this season. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so, so much. I don't take it lightly. I'm going to say it every single episode. All right, so church announcement. So, as you guys know, this is the last episode of season 5. Thank you to all my guests. Thank you to everyone that has watched. We appreciate you. So, church announcement. So, we typically take November and December off because it's holidays and I don't want to be love you too. I don't want to be on, you don't want to be on. And we're mindful. Okay? So, we take November and December off. We're back the second week of January. Of course, like I'll make the announcements and all that jazz. Now, we're doing something a little different because I like to be very mindful of my guests. Majority of my guests are out of state, so the time zones are who? Some of them are they start at like 10. So, love you. So, I want to be mindful. So, for the next season, season 6, thank you, Lisa. Love you. For this season 6, we're going to change the time to 6 p.m. Pacific time. So, that'll be 9. Majority of my guests are Eastern. So, that'll be 9. It won't start at 10. It'll start at 9. In all the central mid all that. Praying for the first episode. Thank you. Yes, because you was around for the first one. For real, for real. Thank you. I appreciate you, Dad. I love you. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. The next season, season 6, we're starting the second week of it's always gonna be Tuesdays, the second week of January, and it's going to be the time change to 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Thank you guys so, so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. One Minute Brave ain't going nowhere. You feel me? Like, we in here to stay. Okay. But we in here to stay. Okay. Hooray. Period. I had to give y'all a last bar for the season. You feel me? I love y'all. Thank you guys so much. Gabe, you already know what to do. Last one for the books, my boy. Bye, y'all. Love you. Love y'all. Gabe, get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Gabe, Gabe, get me out of here. Gabe, that's your cue.